legends are made. Caesar's Palace of Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's get ready to rumble! 12 rounds of boxing for the heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the green trunks and weighing in at 214 pounds even. Fighting out of the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, he brings a perfect record of 34-0 in 30 bouts, 30 victories by knockout, and he has held 2 WBO world titles. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the #1 ranked heavyweight challenger in the world, Michael Moore! And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the red trunks with black and gold trim. He also weighed in at 214 pounds even. This 1984 Olympic bronze medalist is now a 3-time world title holder as a professional. He has a professional record of 30 victories with 22 KOs against only 1 defeat. And that only loss was turned around in this very same ring here at Caesar's Palace 6 months ago, making him, once again, the heavyweight champion of the world from Atlanta, Georgia, Evander Holyfield.
Teddy, if he goes right here, it's going to be all right. Fair enough. If he goes right here, it's going to be all right now. You've only been through the instructions one time. This is for the championship of the world. I expect a tough, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Any questions from the challenger? Any questions from the champion? Let's get it on.
Michael Moore appeared nervous the moment he entered the ring. His first time at this level. His trainer's first time at this level. Who do you think's more nervous? Teddy Atlas. His father passed away last October. This fight going out to his father tonight is Evander Holyfield in red, the heavyweight champion. Clearly the crowd favorite. Other fighters in the boxing world seeing Holyfield as the favorite tonight. Riddick Bowe said he's a more complete fighter. Remember, Moore is a southpaw. There's never been a southpaw as a heavyweight champion. Both corners played it down. Mostly because Moore is not a bobber and weaver. He'll go right at you. There's no fooling him. This is the first time in some time Holyfield has had the opportunity to fight a man his size. Riddick Bowe, Buster Douglas, George Foreman, all much bigger. 20, 30, 40 pounds bigger. Holyfield turned around. Holyfield works the body for the second time. Holyfield's lost the sweat he had coming into the ring. The anthem and introductions. Last 6 fights for Evander. Looking for the title or defending it. Moore lands a decent right. Moore a slow starter through his career. It's cost him on occasion. Well, not the ultimate cost, which is a loss.
Watch the head. Both of you, watch the head. Come on. Punch out. 2 hands are free, and there you got 2 hands free. Fight, get your hand off that neck, Evander. Come on, punch out.
Mills Lane talkative early. Remember, Moore has always fought righties. Evander's never fought a lefty.
Get off that hand. Punch free.
Or at least not regularly.
Get him up in there, come on.
Evander clubbing him with a left. Moore seems tight. Tighter than usual, and he's, again, a slow starter. Under 10 in the first remaining. Pushing at the end of round one. And Moore got through it.
Relax, slow. Nice, easy breathing. Give him that Vaseline.
That's Don Turner.
You're moving, you're jumping too much. Okay. Half steps. Half steps, man. You see everything, don't you?
Yeah.
You're not doing nothing at the right distance out or off to the side. Snap that jab. Do not start looking for one punch. Now, I don't want you throwing the left hand to the body from too far away. You're reaching in. He's going to start countering you. He's an experienced guy. Switch up. Fake it to the body, throw it to the head. Switch on a guy like this. He'll look for it. Keep snapping that jab.
Come on, Katie, seconds out, let's go. Come on, seconds out. Come on, get him out of there, come on.
Round two begins. The champ in the red, the challenger in the green. Moore, 34 wins, 30 by knockout. Some suspect opponents. Bert Cooper, one of the big names. And it wasn't long ago that a guy named Bronco Billy Wright gave Moore troubles. To this point, Moore has been almost defensive in his approach. And Evander countered with a left uppercut that missed, but not badly. You wonder if Holyfield will at all get tempted to brawl because he's finally facing someone of even physical stature. Moore really hasn't cut loose yet. That was a decent straight right. And now Moore chases him a little bit, gets a little wild. Evander knows to step away. He doesn't want to go toe-to-toe with him. George Foreman said before the fight, Moore is not a one-punch knockout guy. He's a combination knockout guy. There's a big difference. Very few fighters possess one-punch knockout power in the heavyweight division. Holyfield is not considered to be one of them. Moore pushes him off to the left. Don Turner, who trained Holyfield, and formerly Larry Holmes, downplayed the southpaw factor, but it's got to be a little different. Holyfield did train with lefties while in Houston, almost solely lefties, and why not? Evander does appear a little awkward out of the gate. Holyfield almost stepped into it. Moore is going after him. Michael's really going after him. Went from the head to the body. Evander covers up, takes some punishment. Less than 30 left in the second. Evander counters to the left of his own. And a right, and a left. Down goes Moore. Holyfield can't punch any harder than that. The challenger stunned, but not glassy-eyed. Holyfield landed an absolute bomb to end the round. And the crowd stands as one.
after you punch. The beginning was you. It was all you that round, and then you stepped back straight. And you took the eye contact off him. Keep your concentration up. You hear me? You step straight back after you punch.
Watch the knockdown again. That's earlier in the round when Moore connected. He was even somewhat covered. Short right, followed by a quick left. And it was jarring. He went down quickly. Round 3. Teddy Atlas telling Moore, you dominated the fight until the very end when you stepped straight back. Moore doesn't keep his eyes on anybody, and that's what Atlas complained about. During the pre-fight ceremonies, Moore looking down. Good left by Moore. High on the head of Holyfield. Those who picked Holyfield to win, and it was 3/4 of the media, picked him to win middle to late. Few picked him early. Holyfield covering up well. His experience obvious early. Last round in the early portions, in a bit of trouble, covered up nicely. Got back into a groove. Holyfield pushed him back with a right. Holyfield almost seems more comfortable when Moore lunges toward him. Michael distances Holyfield with a straight right. More than halfway through the third. You can tell that Moore and his style are posing some minor problems for Holyfield. He's a little awkward.
The hand off that neck, Evander. Come on. Get off that neck in there. Punch out. Got 2 hands free. Come on.
Round 3 has 45 seconds left in it. Holyfield missed with the right. Moore missed with the left. Holyfield combines work inside, a stinging right, the best punch. He follows up.
Okay, one step back, me. That way, hit it. Come on.
Breathe deep, baby. Breathe deep. Vaseline. Here. Oh, I got it. Both sides. How you feel, man? Listen. Breathe deep. You're doing a real good job. You're doing a real good job. When you get in front of him in the danger zone, you got to take off. Don't let him beat you to the punch, and don't back straight up.
One deep, easy breath. Let it real easy. There you go. Let your mind relax.
And let him swallow. I want you to use that jab, and I want you to work off it. I don't want you to be satisfied with it. You hear me? You go in there, and you start backing this guy up, and you start doing what we trained to do. Otherwise, don't come back to this fucking corner. Do you hear me? Let's go. And when he says,
A very vocal Teddy Atlas, not pleased with his fighter's performance thus far. Watch for a more aggressive Moore. Here in round 4 at Caesar's Palace, the champ in red. One knockdown, that in the second by Holyfield. Moore got up quickly It was toward the end of the round. They both beat on each other. Holyfield, quick combination. Standing parallel to the ropes. Mills Lane. Almost non-existent thus far. The champ flails away. The fourth, more than halfway through. This has been a quiet round in comparison. Atlas screaming it more in between rounds. And either Moore not listening or waiting to make his move. Moore ducks in. Lands a right to the ribs. Holyfield lands a right. He was off balance for a moment, nothing to do with Moore's punch. Evander has only really lost his poise once in a fight, and it was the one he lost to Riddick Bowe. Trying to brawl with him. He says he won't make the same mistake tonight. Holyfield's corner screaming out real deal with about 10 seconds remaining in each round. Obviously a sign for him. Moore goes a little low. More active. Holyfield more reactive.
You lost that round. Come on. Don't be giving him no round.
I feel great.
When you get inside, give me a few.
There's nothing special about this guy. The time's right. What did you train for? Huh? You want to be heavyweight champ. Start doing it. Keep jabbing, hitting him with the jab. Don't let him back you up. Stay off those ropes. And when he's resting his time, slide back and hit him with combinations. All right? Give him the mouthpiece. Give him the mouthpiece, Mo.
Moore comes out with a big left, follows with a right. Going to work on Holyfield, who covers up. Would love to wear him out. Evander thinks, and generally thinks this about all his opponents, he's in better condition. It's his fight once past the fifth. That's the round we're in. Two troubling rights to Holyfield. Push him away. We've had a knockdown, excuse me, in the second. Evander out of a clinch with an uppercut. Minute gone in the fifth. People who have faced Holyfield say he punches harder than you think. Riddick Bowe and Foreman have both said that.
All right, one step back.
Buster Douglas didn't, but didn't need to. Holyfield again. More comfortable when Moore lunges toward him. Doing some counter work. Uppercut by Moore and goes after him. Evander covers up. He's in some trouble. Moore went low. Evander bounces out of it. Seems or did hurt him. Under a minute in the fifth. This could be a decoy. It has been in Evander's career. And he comes out flailing, maybe waiting for 30 seconds left in the round. And then comes firing in. Holyfield bleeding from the left eye. He doesn't want to go toe-to-toe, but perhaps feeling that Moore will run out of gas. Blood dripping in his left eye. It's hurting his vision. He's turning away from Moore. Holyfield has trouble seeing right now. Moore going to work on him. 20 seconds left in this round. Moore, wild left that missed. Holyfield's blood now really spurting out. It's more of a cut that's developed. The headshot's affecting him. Evander trying to keep his right eye away from Moore. Round's over, Moore won it.
I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. I got it. Get the Vaseline. Get the Vaseline.
No Ace Murata in his corner. Some of the fans yelling that.
The Lord's with you, man. The Lord's with you. The Lord's with you. The Lord's with you.
It's not nearly as large as the one he had during the Holmes fight. That almost started because of an elbow.
Easy breath.
It happened in the latter portions of that round. That was the uppercut that pushed him a bit off balance. Soon after, we saw blood. Could have been when Holyfield bumped his shoulder or his forehead of Moore. Round 6 starts. Each round has been different in their own way. The champ in red, Moore has never lost, holding his own and then some. He has won the last 2 rounds. At this point, Holyfield a round or 2 ahead. Especially when you consider the knockdown. Holyfield almost acted like last round. He was waiting for Moore to tire himself out, and in the process got hit with an uppercut. It backfired. Evander did look unusually slow walking into the ring, though he had built up a good sweat. Somebody I talked to before the fight said that he looked kind of tired. Halfway through round 6. The bleeding begins. If Moore doesn't throw punches, he's not going to expedite the bleeding, which is what he'd love to do. There came a point in the Holmes fight that the bleeding became so worrisome to the corner of Holyfield, they thought he may lose the fight. Overhand by Moore to an awkward Holyfield. Moore much more relaxed now than in the early going, and it figures he would be. I think Moore has some sense that Holyfield's vision is troubling him. Redness around Evander's eyes. The jab working now. That was a tactic that Tommy Morrison used against Foreman when he was tired, instead of running away. Evander just not looking like himself right now. Let's listen in.
How you feel, man? Listen, you going back? Give me some water. Give me some water. Rub his left shoulder. Give me a rag. You gotta start check marking the combination of the punches. How much time, Tim? Huh? Give him some water, Tim. Here, let me put this on you. Tim. I got this control. I got this control. You understand?
Hey, the Lord's with you, homie. The Lord's with you.
Use your mind.
Round 7. Holyfield controlled the early portions, Moore the last 3 rounds. Probably a fairly even fight to this point. The knockdown, the only difference, giving Holyfield a slight advantage. Fans chanting for more. It inspires the champ, who comes in with a barrage of punches. Moore answered, but Evander goes staggering in with a right and another. The most aggressive he has been in 4 rounds. Holyfield's vision becomes troublesome at the minute point. Last couple of rounds, it started bleeding. Got to do his damage early. Holyfield keeping his hands down, almost taunting Moore, and he took 2 good shots. They're yelling for Evander to pick it up in his corner. If he loses this round, he's perhaps losing the fight. More than halfway through round 7. More bleeding on the side of Holyfield's left eye. A left by Holyfield. Good punch. Moore in the corner, protecting himself. For a moment, batting practice for Evander. Mills Lane yanks him apart under 30 left. Evander at one point almost had his mouthpiece out, a sign he's breathing heavy. Never been a problem thus far with Moore. Rarely has Evander been out trained for a fight, but Moore at this point, still fresh, still strong.
You gotta punch more in combinations. Vaseline.
Strike you here. Think about the nail. Think about the nail.
How much time, Tim?
20 seconds.
Walk up and do nothing in front. Punch if he jumps in. Don't lay in front. Work off the jab and fight a full round. Michael, do not come back if you don't have a piece there. Mouthpiece, guys. Mouthpiece.
I got it.
Go.
If we were to hazard a guess, Holyfield perhaps leads by a round, 4-3, as we move to the 8th. The challenger in green, Evander in red. Teddy Atlas screaming, a much more animated cornerman than Don Turner. Turner has other priorities, namely covering the split by Holyfield's left eye. Moore had a solid shot to the ribs. You could hear it from here. Went a little low. More than a minute gone in the 8th. Been a very interesting fight. A lot of facets to it. The cut by Holyfield, knocked down by Evander in the 2nd.
All right, let's step back both of them. Let's step back clean. Here we go.
Differing styles. Evander has just looked awkward at times. And then he has had brief spurts where he's taken command.
All right, let's step back. Come on,
A sloppy round for both fighters thus far. They've gone intermittently with action. One frenetic round, then one they back off. This is as even a round as you could get. Neither fighter has done much at all. Each has the last 20 seconds to work with, perhaps grabbing the round. Moore could savor a win in this round had he used the advantage of Holyfield against the ropes. Decent straight right there. The blood stopped until about 20 seconds to go for Holyfield. I'd like to listen to that corner right
Are you
there.
gonna fight? Huh? Do you? Do you want me to change places with you? Do you? Michael. Listen, this guy is finished. You know, it comes a time in a man's life, but he makes a decision. He makes a decision to just live, survive, or he wants to win. You're doing just enough to keep him off you and hope he leaves you alone. You're lying to yourself because you're gonna cry tomorrow. You're lying to yourself, and I'd lie to you if I let you get away with that. You're gonna cry tomorrow because of that. Do you want to cry tomorrow? Huh? Then don't lie to yourself anymore. There's something wrong with this guy. Back him up and fight a full round. And after the right hook, throw the left uppercut. Inside, throw uppercuts after someone top. Let's go.
Get off first.
Something to consider as we move to the 9th. Oftentimes in a fight, though the champion always has an advantage from the judges, blood will affect scoring. Oftentimes judges see that for more than it perhaps is. Other times they don't. Generally speaking, it's thought you have to beat the champion to take away his belt. Soundly beat him. Draw goes to the champ. Right now, we're pretty close to an even fight. That was almost a draw round. Some fans chanting holy for Holyfield. Teddy Atlas made a comment in between rounds saying this guy is shot, there's something wrong with him. And Evander just doesn't appear at times tonight to be himself. He's awkward, standoffish when he has a chance to move in. Very sporadic tonight. He has not been the consistent Evander Holyfield we know. He's just had lapses for rounds. Just about halfway through round 9 at Caesars.
All right, let him go. Let him go. Off the neck. Come on.
This is the WBA IBF Heavyweight Championship of the world. Holyfield, right, left, right combination. All three worked. The chant of holy goes up again. Minimal bleeding from the champ, who wears red tonight. Moore has not been very offensive-minded for 3 rounds. The champ backed him up briefly.
Only 10 seconds left? Michael, you got 3 rounds left. You got 12 minutes left. You're blowing it. You're blowing it. I'm telling you, you're blowing it. And you know what? You're going to cry afterwards. You're going to cry afterwards. Because it's all there for you. He's going to lose his next fight instead of this fight. I just saw the scorecard. You got...
You're right. Yeah, he's right there. He's checking it all the time.
You know the Lord's with you. You know the Lord's with you. Use that defense. Use that defense.
We got 3 rest of your life. Come on, the rest of your life. Now go out there for 9 minutes and take it to him and win the fight. Give him the mouthpiece, Mo. Mo, mouthpiece.
Come on, JD.
Mo, the mouthpiece. Come on.
9 minutes. Holyfield, a little more aggressive last round, but Moore just has not been very conscious of his offensive game in the last few rounds. He's really had 3 very mediocre, very soft rounds. He has not attacked at any time. He doesn't appear to be tired. Is there too much respect for Holyfield? He hasn't lunged much. There he did, landing a covered left hand. Holyfield blocked most of it. Does it again, pushing off. They say he's stronger than the champ. A quick minute 10 has already lapsed here in the 10th. Evander countered a right with a leaning left, trying to do it again and missed. Evander still has more bounce. Moore lost that long ago, but Moore has never appeared to be breathing hard. It is perhaps warmer than both fighters thought it would be tonight, though it has cooled down considerably. Not a lot of action in the last 3 to 4 rounds. Holyfield has had a lead and perhaps maintained it. Under 45 left. The bleeding had stopped and starts again. That's when Moore can work that jab.
Come on, bang on it.
This, like many Holyfield fights, working its way toward the end. Evander has never knocked out someone as champ. Two rounds left. Teddy Atlas continues to scream at the challenger.
You got 6 minutes to become champion. Come on, work on that. Listen to me, Michael. Listen. You want to win this fight? You're not acting like it, goddammit. You told me you want your son to be proud of you. You're just surviving in there. You're just surviving in there. No, you're not, Michael. If you are, I tell you you are. You are not doing the...
That's on the back of my hand. Let your heart rate come down.
Take a breathe. Take a breathe. You need to rest, move around.
Off the jab and cross the left hand after you hit him with the jab. And when you hurt him, quit looking at him. Keep working.
Come on. Can you do that, man? Can you do that? Come on. Come on.
6 minutes left for Michael Moore to make a run. 6 minutes left for Evander Holyfield to hold on to his crown. The WBA and IBF heavyweight crowns. Heart has always been one of Holyfield's great strengths. Bert Sugar, editor of Boxing Illustrated, said only Marciano has had the heart of Holyfield, who seems to draw great strength from within in times of need. He did against Bout, certainly. Evander counters off it. Moore landed a decent punch. 4.5 minutes left of fighting.
Good job. Come on, boy.
Holyfield, a brief rush. Under a minute in the 11th. This is when great fighters steal the round. Holyfield missed with the left, didn't there. Moore slips away and pushes him to the side. Under 30 left in the 11th. Evander, solid right, Moore counters. Evander bleeding heavily. 10 seconds left. Heavy bleeding, heaviest since the 5th. One round left.
I want to tell you one thing. Michael, in your mind, you're doing your best.
Right, Michael.
Have I ever lied to you? Michael, you're not doing your best. You're going to cry afterwards. You're never going to have an opportunity again like this. You're throwing jabs and you're satisfied. You're satisfied just to do enough to keep him off you. You can't do that now. In this world, we can't do that all the time.
Fight him, Mike.
You want to win?
The Lord's going to get you through it. You got to get out there, you got to get after it, baby. It's time to go to work. You can do it, Holyfield. You can do it. Jesus loves you, and you can do it.
Don't let him rest. You're going to fight the whole round.
From our scoring, Moore needs a knockout. Holyfield leads by at least a round or two. But he hasn't been convincing since early in the fight. He knocks down the challenger in the second. Moore comes out aggressively, already drawing blood. Another great right hand. Moore going for it. Teddy Atlas trying to pry this out of him earlier in the fight. A great right hand by Moore. Some of his best punches in the fight. Finally, here in the 12th, leans into a right and lands. All Moore thus far. Evander bleeding, holding on. Moore knows he needs a knockout. Atlas screamed at him since the 6th round to do this. He felt he was stronger. He could get away with some mistakes. But he hasn't taken any risks until now. Holyfield backs Moore into a corner. And final round, minute 35 left. Evander can barely see out of the right eye. Moore has got to know that. Still Evander. Using the heart. Leaning in. Trying to buy and waste that time. He's champion and he's leading. And we are in the final round. Straight right lands. Moore pushing him away. Michael Moore has 60 seconds to win the fight. Evander didn't have to be aggressive this round, but he is. This the best round since the 2nd. Moore talking to him. Look at the blood out of Holyfield's eye. undoubtedly be a close decision. How important was the knockdown by the champion? Evander also has the advantage of being champion. There's a built-in advantage there. You will hear from both fighters after the decision. Teddy Atlas in Moore's corner certainly didn't believe that his fighter won. Not going into the 12th. That's the last we heard of him. Some booing Moore, who stands on the ropes. Michael Buffer will announce the decision.
Caesar's Palace, we go to the scorecards. Dalby Shirley scores the bout 114 to 114. He has it even. Chuck Jampa scores the bout 116 to 112. And Jerry Roth scores it 115 to 114 for the winner by majority decision and new heavyweight champion of the world, Michael Holyfield.
Many in Holyfield's camp stunned.
And ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for the former champion from Atlanta, Georgia, Evander Holyfield. Let's give him a hand.
This not a great effort by the champion. He never seemed to be in a groove. Teddy Atlas, through the last 7 rounds of the fight, pleading to his fighter to fight. Larry Merchant is in the ring with the new champ.
Did you believe at the end that they would give you the decision even though you were knocked down and it was a fairly close fight?
Excuse me. First of all, I'd like to thank the Heavenly Father, and that fight was dedicated to my son who is home. Hey, enough. Everyone talked about the fight going 12 rounds, if I could take it or not. I just had to keep him off of my jab, and I did it. I worked 7.5 hard weeks.
All right, we're going to show you the replay of the knockdown in round 2. You describe, or was it round 3? You describe what happened.
I remember he stunned me with 1, then he came with a 1-2, I think.
Because you had the best of it earlier in that exchange before a left got you down.
It was a good shot.
You weren't hurt, though, were you?
No, sir. I was stunned for a minute. Boxing is a sport where you want to get hit. So.
All right. Teddy Atlas was riding you like a jockey through the home stretch in those last 3 or 4 rounds, telling you that this was the opportunity of a lifetime. What did that mean to you?
That's what he was supposed to do. He pushed me, and we worked on that in the gym. And, you know, I like a person like that just to push me like that.
Was there anything in particular that he said that rung a bell? When he said this is the one opportunity in a lifetime, you've got 12 minutes to go?
He told me this is for my son, and I pushed hard for my son.
Did you sense that Evander Holyfield was not all there during much of this fight?
I'd have to ask Teddy. Teddy kept instilling in my mind that this is what I have to do. I want to say hi to all the people who supported me back in Menneson and the Mon Valley, Detroit. I'm coming home.
Thank you very much, Michael Moore.
Thank you.
Michael Moore.
Did the clock just run out of you tonight?
Well, you know, first of all, I'd like to thank God. But, you know, for me, just even lasting, you know, I did all that I had, and, you know, left-handed, he's been left-handed, and, you know, he's just going to get off like I wanted to.
That left-handedness gave you a problem in fighting?
A big problem, but, you know, I trained for it, and he was able to get off, and I take my hat off. You know, he fought a rugged fight.
Do you think it's fair that you knocked him down? It's a very, very close fight to lose the heavyweight championship on that kind of decision.
Well, you know, I wasn't watching the fight. I was in the fight. You know, maybe when I see it on tape, I have a different outlook on it. All I know now is that, I'm tired and I'm sore, and you know, I just want to get some rest.
Now tell me about the eye. It was a punch that opened the eye. How much of a factor was it in the fight?
Well, it was a big factor. You know, it kept running in my eyes, and you know, I did what I could, you know, with the cut, and I realized that, you know, being a champion, you got to fight in all circumstances.
Did you make a mistake by not having Ace Murata, your old cut man, in the corner to take care of it?
Well, no, not at all. I'm telling you, it wasn't to a point where that it stopped me. I did what I had to do, and that's all you can ever do is do what you have to do. You have to fight in all circumstances.
Do you think that fighting so many big men through the years, including that highly emotional fight against Riddick Bowe just 5 months ago, just took it out of you and it's just not there anymore?
You know, I can't make up an excuse. If Michael Moore fought a great fight, he was able to get off. And, you know, I did what I could, and I can't put it on that. I was highly motivated when I came in here. And I prayed to God, and I felt that victory would be mine. And upon losing this, it could possibly be a victory. Maybe I need to just stay home with the kids a little bit more longer.
Is that a retirement announcement?
Oh, no, I haven't said that. I need to go home to rest. Just like if I would have won, I need to go home to rest and think about it.
Thank you very much, Evander.
Thank you very much.